We have to just document everything, so I'm gonna record the whole incident if you don't mind. Nothing against you. So I'm Miss Robinson. How you doing?
Good.
So I'm new here. I'm a new tenant. I've been here a month and 1 week. We're not behind on our rent. People scan our QR code. They knew when I moved in here I'm a multi-business owner. So people scan our QR code in here and customers, and I guess the owners scanned it and they see that we're opening up another mall. But it was just a concept. It wasn't
you're
even
opening your business up in another mall.
Yes, we're getting another mall. So it was just a concept when it happened. So here's security. They put the lock on my thing. So they said they want us to leave. They evicted us. We violated our lease, which we didn't. They have no proof, no evidence, none of that. There's no law that you can't open up another mall. So we tried to give them our rent last week. They refused it. We come back and this is here illegally. Now you guys have been out here 1 million times regarding this, and you've made them take it off from other tenants. And this is at this point they need to go to jail because it's illegal eviction. Is what it is.
Well, that's technically a civil issue. Technically.
Yeah, they have to go through court. It's not a civil issue when you got a lock on my door and I don't owe you money and you haven't had a judge to sign off.
It is a civil issue.
Okay, so let's just call the sergeant because the law is they cannot. Yeah.
So what's going on? These are the provisions in the state of Georgia with the appropriate law citations that allow us to overlock a booth like this. The first page has all the violations she committed that made her break her lease. We asked her nicely to leave. She refused. These are the steps that our company attorney has signed over. She is more than welcome to see us in court.
Those laws are not valid.
She insisted she was going to see us in court, so we'll handle it there in civil court.
Those laws are not valid.
But you see what I'm saying though? Like,
Yeah, those laws are not valid. That's not a Georgia code. Those are bogus.
The official code of Georgia
Those are
indicated,
bogus. Those are bogus. We don't owe you any money. You didn't get a judge to sign off on the eviction. So this is illegal eviction. Georgia law says you cannot change my locks. You cannot change my locks. I don't owe you any money, and I have not been legally evicted.
I tell you what, man, for your protection and mine, I'm just going to stop talking to you and I'm going to talk to him, but I'm not taking those locks off.
Yeah, well, you have to, or you're going to jail because it's against the law to put locks on a tenant place without a judge's order. You've been arrested before in here for shooting at people illegally.
Actually,
You've been arrested before.
I was granted immunity by Judge Nancy Mao because
you've been
it was a
arrested
self-defense
before, so yeah.
Do you want to continue?
Do you
to
have the signed agreement that you when you first? Can I see that?
Mm-hmm. And this is harassment. These papers all over the wall is harassment.
Ma'am, they're all throughout the mall.
They're harassment. Those tables and chairs been out there for 10 years. These just got out here 1 month, and you're saying that we're causing fire hazard and all that? Please.
Ma'am,
that's harassment. You're just building my case. All you're doing is building my case. That's all you're doing. You're just building my case. Believe me. You're building my case. Sorry?
Officers were here before, you said?
They've been here 1 million times for all other types of tenants. And those officers made them take those locks off the door or threatened to arrest them because in Georgia law, you cannot illegally evict a tenant. Changing the locks, prohibiting entrance to their business or to their home is against the law. No judge signed off on me to get an eviction, nor do you have any legal grounds to evict me. But that's for a judge to decide. That's for a judge. You can't self-help nothing. You can't change Georgia law.
You got ID on you too?
Yes, I do. I believe that's it. You can't change the law. You can't change the law. You can't change the law. That's what you can't do. You're not above the law, and you can't change the law. Yeah, you can't make your attorney. I'm going to file a complaint against him with the Georgia bar as well because he has fictitious stuff on his paperwork. That's not the law.
Please settle this.
See, you used to dealing with these people here that doesn't know their rights. I know my rights. That's why I say if you're not.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay. Thank you. You can go back up there with him. You can go back up there with him.
This is the common area, ma'am.
You can go back up there with him.
The common areas are my area.
Right.
Your booth.
Right. Playing a dangerous game.
Why?
Playing a dangerous game.
Dangerous in what way?
You'll find out. You'll
Can't
find
even
out.
say it.
You're not supposed to be here.
I'm at my job.
Okay. We'll find
You're
out.
not supposed to be here.
Yeah. Well, no judge said I couldn't be here, so you're breaking the law.
No.
You're breaking the law.
You can't make up a law and accuse me of breaking it.
Okay. You need to know your rights. If you knew your rights, you wouldn't have shot at a civilian and went to jail.
A drive-by
You wouldn't have
shooter.
shot at a civilian and went to jail if you knew your rights.
I wish you'd been there that day.
No, I really. Why do you wish I'd been there?
Because then you would have understood who the bad guy was.
You are the
just
bad
don't
guy.
know.
Just like you lied on me and say I sold food in here when everybody's my witness. I've never sold food in here. You are the bad guy.
You don't sell.
You
food
are
in
the
here.
bad guy.
So you just advertise.
You are
to
the
sell
bad
food in
guy.
here.
That's right. I
Okay.
have a restaurant outside of here, so I'm allowed to advertise whatever I want to advertise. I have a restaurant outside of here for years. For years, I've had a restaurant outside of here. For years. And my application was approved for that place. So this sign really was for that place, and I was pre-advertising. But you don't have education, so and comprehension skills is lacking. So
Oh, well then maybe that's why I don't understand the danger. So you can forgive me for that, right?
I've already told you the danger.
No, you said you're gonna find out. Then you.
I hope you got somewhere for these people to go. Hey, they back at it again, girl. They here with 3 locks on my gate. I had to call the police. Yeah. And he's sitting at my booth agitating me.
I'm 2 boots down.
He's sitting at my booth. His job is way up there. The officer already told him to go up there. He's sitting here agitating me. So this is harassment. They just building my case, baby. I love when people help me.
If just
I
looking
love
at
when
the
people help my
agitation,
lawsuit.
You have a mental health crisis.
I love when people help my lawsuit. Yeah, that's slander. I'm gonna get you for that too. You keep slandering my name, calling me mental health and cuckoo puffs. It's all being recorded. I'm gonna get you for that too. I'm gonna get you for that too. Yep. Yep. I'll get you for that too. Okay. Yeah, they outside doing their little research because he didn't really know the law. So I guess he's gonna talk to his sergeant, lieutenant, or whoever. Yeah. I'm already. Yeah, I'm recording them. Okay, let me do that. Right, let me do that then. Yeah. What you think I should do? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, who? Facebook. Okay. All right. Bye. Drive safe. Bye.